Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's still your girl Favor, and it's still your favorite YouTube channel, Favor Louis Vlog. So today I'm gonna be taking you guys on a hostel tour as promised. So you guys are gonna have to stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you guys. So this is the main entrance. I videoed it from inside because I was not having the strength to go outside to vlog. That is the Porter's Lodge by your left hand side, and those shops there are stores where you can get stuff, just basically provisions and clothes as well. That is the POS shop or stand, as you can see. Moving forward, we're going to the medical block. So this big building is the medical block. It's called medical block, and some medical students stay here, some nursing students stay here. These are the final year blocks. They stay one in a room, and it's quite small, but it's fitting for just one person. These are shops where you can get bole, also provision shops and all of that. So moving forward, so this is standard C block, directly beside the medical block, as you can see. And this is D block. We have D1, D2, D3, D4. To be honest, I don't really know how this standard sheet works, but I know there's C block, there's D block, and so that's basically what I'm going to be saying. So we're moving forward, just showing you guys around the environment. This hostel is very big. I had a hard time filming everything, but I'm going to try and shorten the video as much as I can. So there is also D5, which I didn't know of, and these rooms are quite bigger than mine. They can contain a total of 5 people. The rooms are like detached apartments with the kitchen and the bathrooms separate from the rooms. These are just like the front of the whole hostel and stuff. That's how it basically looks like. That's the road leading to Amosedi Hostel, and these are like the back of the hostel. These are like the old buildings which have not been fully renovated, but people still prefer to stay here because you can stay 1 or 2 in those rooms. So this is Access Hostel. It's kind of like detached from the hostel. It's like at the back of the hostel. Access Hostel was originally owned by Access Bank, but what I've heard is that the school has bought the hostel back, so this hostel is now a part of the school hostel, even though it's in its own separate building. Some people like staying here, but I just feel like it's very comfortable if you have a car. If you don't, you have to trek a long distance. Let's go inside. So Access has 3 buildings with about 50 rooms for one building. That's about 150 rooms in total. So these are the not fully renovated hostel I told you guys about. They're just like directly after the fence of Access. And this is the reading room for Serena. This is where like people come to read daytime at night, but we usually pass through the back. This front door is usually not open most of the time. So this road leads straight to the gate where we started from. By the right hand side is the final year block, and by the left is standard. This is Omosede Hostel, also known as PH, one of the most sought out buildings. You can see there are 3 of them. You have Omosede Hostel, you have Oredola, and you have Dora, of which one of them is where I stay. These buildings, as you can see, are also the final year blocks. It ends where Dora ends. So this is the inside view of PH Hostel. This is like the middle of the hostel. This is $1 Hostel, and as you can see, they are making new bed frames, new tables, new wardrobes, because the old ones are not used anymore. I'm going to update you guys on the one in my room in my next video. So this guy just wanted to be in the video for no reason. We move. So this is the inside view. And these are also the final year blocks.